Have you ever wondered why the world works the way it does? Welcome to a journey of endless discovery. This is Explanium.
India has mandated doctor prescriptions for all cough syrups to address a deadly safety crisis. But health experts argue this retail-level restriction targets consumer access while ignoring the real problem, systemic manufacturing failures. The policy shift follows a global tragedy. Over 300 children across several countries died after consuming contaminated India-made cough syrups. These fatalities triggered international alerts. Stark warnings from the World Health Organization placed India's pharmaceutical quality control under intense global scrutiny. In response, the Indian government removed syrup-based medicines from Schedule K of the drugs rules. Over-the-counter sales are now officially banned. This diagram highlights the specific contaminants found in the lethal syrups, ethylene glycol and diethylene glycol. As the visual splits, the policy's structural flaw is visible. These chemicals bypassed raw material testing and factory oversight, a problem entirely disconnected from retail prescriptions. Restricting point-of-sale access limits self-medication, but it is incapable of preventing toxic raw materials from entering the manufacturing process. Instead of fixing the factories, the mandate immediately disrupts local healthcare. Patients, particularly in rural and semi-urban areas, now face added costs and delays, forced to pay for a doctor's visit just to access common cold medicines. Local pharmacists lose the routine over-the-counter sales that sustain their businesses. Meanwhile, domestic pharmaceutical companies face heavy internal pressure to overhaul their batch testing and compliance systems. This table outlines the resulting localized burden: higher costs for patients, lost revenue for retail chemists, and heavy scrutiny for manufacturers. Yet the core threat of toxic contamination remains entirely unresolved. A doctor's note cannot filter out toxins. Until the manufacturing source is secured, highly restricted prescription-only medicines remain vulnerable to the exact same contamination. To actually secure the supply chain, India must execute strict physical drug inspections, enforce mandatory laboratory testing of raw materials, and build rigorous regulatory capacity. India exports a massive volume of medical supplies globally. To maintain its credibility and its status as the world's pharmacy, it must prioritize aggressive manufacturing oversight over retail restrictions.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe to Explanium today and discover a whole new world of knowledge and understanding.